The way you make your path undeniable is by feeling for it on an emotional basis more than thinking for it. You are where you are. You can be hopeful or you can be fearful. You can be hopeful or fearful. Now, so when you separate the reality of what is happening from your mood or attitude about it, now you begin to deal with things vibrationally, which is the basis of all things, rather than in terms of action. People will say, where I am is unpleasant, I want to be over there, and then I will feel better. And we say, you have to find a way of feeling better, or you cannot move over there. And people say, well, give me a reason to feel better, and then I'll feel better. And we say, you have to conjure the better feeling. You guide with vibration, and the manifestation follows the vibration. The you that is this eternal, emphatic, important, big vibration. And there's the you that's sitting here in your body having whatever experience you're having. When you merge these two yous, the power of that alignment is such that then you can't miss what you see. If something is a hell yes, then follow it. But if it's not, if it's anything other than I really want to do this, then it's equivalent of saying hell no. If it is limp, if it could go either way, then you haven't done the energy alignment work that is necessary. It's like picking the fruit that isn't ripe and then complaining that it doesn't taste good. And we say, let everything ripen. And the way you let that happen is by working on the thought and getting it into alignment. Let your work be an emotional journey, not a thinking journey. Don't try to think your way to your projects or to your success. Life and the contrast is what's thrown all that over in vibrational escrow. Do you know that every day that you're living and you know what you don't want, you put another piece of what you do want in it. All of these pieces that you are throwing over there into this vibrational escrow are melding together. The source energy you is becoming them, and the picture is beginning to form, and you don't have to figure out or dictate the path through which this stuff will unfold. All you have to do is do your best to chill out, do your best to feel good, do your best to appreciate, do your best to feel as good as you can feel, and what's percolating over there in vibrational escrow will say, hey, look over here. And when you look, you won't say, oh, I'm wondering about this. There is no possible way that you are not creating wonderful things, but there is a possibility of any of you being so tied up in the details of whatever it is that you are living that you're holding yourself vibrationally just out of sync with what is lighting up. Everything has the potential of lighting up and lighting up fast. And what your life is supposed to be is just a series of saying, oh, that's the best idea I can find from here, and oh, that's the best idea I can find from here, and oh, that's the best idea I can find from here. And what begins to happen is you begin deliberately turning in the direction of the thoughts that feel better and better and better, is that the things that light up are bigger and bigger and bigger and more and more and more exhilarating as they light up. Life is supposed to be fun and will be. It was never supposed to be a struggle. So when you say, I can't tell which way decision to make, what that always means is there hasn't been enough reaching for the thought that feels best to come into true alignment with what's already over there in your vibrational escrow. Do you believe us when we say that because of who you were before you were even born, and who you have become as a result of the contrast that you've been living, that there are things ready to pop that would just knock your socks off everywhere on every subject in the world? What you're thinking and feeling and what manifests are always a vibrational match. So if you wait until something happens before you see it, we call that post-manifestational awareness. That's like it has to manifest before you're able to decipher it. But if you are paying attention to the way you feel, you can decipher it before it actually manifests, and that way you don't miss it. In other words, by reaching for the best feeling thought on any subject, eventually you train yourself into such alignment with it that then you can't miss it. You get whatever it is that you want, just line up with the idea of it. And if you do the mental work, if you do the work of alignment, then the manifestation, the path through which it will unfold will be delivered to you. But if you get too involved in the details of how or when or who, then you get turned upstream on it, you see.
Crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space with the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Tranquil Thursdays with Warrior Spirit. Today's topic is light language. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. Grand day, grand day. It is a beautiful, wonderful Thursday. We are going to start with burning a little bit of sage to clear any energy from the day, any energy that doesn't serve us any longer. You can picture anything you've been working through, anything you've been going through, alleviating itself from your aura as we burn this sage. I'm not on my Cosmos today in my Zoom. I gotta get back on my Cosmos. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. We're in our Cosmos now. This is a fabulous, excellent, amazing Thursday. We're going to start with gratitude like we do every Thursday. Gratitude is the foundation where all good things come from. So if you have anything you're grateful for, please put it in the chats. I would love to hear it. And I am grateful for God, universe, source, creator, great spirit, all one and the same. I'm grateful for my heart to love. I'm grateful for my hands to heal. I'm grateful for my family, my star tribe, my team. I'm grateful for I Am Academy, for MMX, DCX, and TLX. I'm grateful for trading. I'm grateful for each and every one of you for joining tonight. I am grateful for the community that we're building in order to elevate each other. Such a beautiful thing. I'm grateful for Layla and Loki, my dog and cat, for the unconditional love and joy they bring. I'm grateful for my home. Let's see what we have in the chats here. Nick says he's grateful for God, clean air, the breath of life, my healthy body, and family near or far. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Nick. Today's topic is light language. We are going to delve into what light language is, what do you use it for, where does it come from, and how you can activate it yourself. I have a lot of notes. Light language is a form of communication that surpasses like the human limitations around words, the meaning of words, and the implemented like alphabet that we have, things of that nature. Light language has no fixed alphabet. So when you see it written, a lot of times it looks like patterns and shapes, and there's a lot of swirls and different like geometry. It's a vibrational expression, and it speaks directly to our soul and the DNA that we have within us. So light language is channeled with, it's a multidimensional thing that brings sound and energy from spirit into the physical realm. So it comes from our soul, our spirit. Light language is a form of sound healing as well. There are different ways that it helps us. It helps us connect with higher realms of consciousness. It can be expressed through the voice, like singing, toning, chanting, speaking. It can be expressed through the hands, so like writing, drawing, or hand movements, as well as the body, movement in your body, and it communicates to our soul. It's something you feel deep inside your heart, not necessarily understood with the human mind. So it bridges those concepts. It brings powerful vibration and light codes that support us in the process of our shifts. So our shifts in consciousness, realigning, and it releases a lot of deeply held blockages within us and brings us in touch with our truth. It awakens and activates us. It assists in our ascension process, and it raises the consciousness of humanity in general. It integrates body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, soul, and spirit. Like the soul is the seat of our senses. So like, your desires, your affections, your appetites, and then the spirit connects you and communicates with God. Some say that it originates from ancient times and that we spoke it in a past life. Others believe that galactic dialects are an intuitive form of communication. Others believe that it's like a contact from your higher self. So, it's as if it's the language of our soul, a highly spiritual practice. Let's see what we got here. Thank you so much, Kim. Others believe that, like I was saying, it's to connect with your higher self. It comes through your higher self, the language of the soul, the language of the angels as well. So we use it to heal and activate specific areas of people's lives. So as a healer, when it activates within me, I am laying light codes to Mother Earth. I am healing the energy of specific pieces of people's vibrations within their life. Layla likes to cry a lot when I'm doing this. Give me 1 second. So sorry. Okay. For me, light language activated by being consistent with sound therapy, sound healing. I began a year ago going every Wednesday, mostly every Wednesday for the whole year have I been there, except a few times when I've been away on trips. And the sound healing was with Leslie Light and Ananda Bliss Life, two of my most favorite people in the world. I'm absolutely grateful for them, and the repetition from the sound healing is what activated it within my hands. So like if you're ever on my meditation mornings, you may see me do light language, and it heals different pieces of the vibration that exists within whoever's there with me and whoever watches the replay. I repeatedly went to sound healing, and it is as if it channels through my body energetically. That's what occurs. And through my hand is where I channel it most often, yet I can also speak light language. For many, many months, I was nervous and uncomfortable to share it with other people. It made me feel like people would think I was crazy. I know a lot of people who actually do have light language myself, but in all the other realms that I'm within, my businesses and different pieces and aspects of my life, people are not familiar with these concepts and not familiar with the energy that it creates. So as a part, of the collective, I know that, they may not know. And I was very nervous for at least half a year or so to express that to others. And then it got to the point where it wasn't possible to keep it inside any longer. Kind of comical. After journaling from a session that I did with Leslie Light is when it was given to me the download that, to awaken the power and using my gifts in public. There's a thing called imposter syndrome too, that can come in and out. I don't really suffer from that now, but I have in the past many times, especially, 2019, 2020, when I was really coming out of coming into a large spiritual awakening. We have many different spiritual awakenings through our lifetime, but that was a particularly powerful time for me. Let me see. My light language is activated easier by certain types of music, which is kind of funny, which that started at Okeechobee, a music festival during an Odessa set, which to me, what it means is it's certain frequencies that we hear activate that for me. And there's a couple of DJs in this area who activated also, Breath to Beat and I Awake. There's the music, the frequencies that they play activate the light language within me. And it's such a powerful feeling that there is no hiding it. Even if I'm in a group of people who I think might not understand or might not recognize what it is, it's powerful to be able to step into that energy and use my gifts in public. As well as like during times of spiritual healing. So when I do the sound healing, a lot of times my light language is activated, and when I do breath work, my light language is activated, which during those times of healing, and really the times with the music as well, it feels as if, the energy is so powerful that it takes over my whole being, which is kind of exciting, really. The ones who have received their light language are charged with implanting these light codes onto the planet for the people and assisting the collective in freeing themselves from old programming, old paradigms, old habits, old ways. And I mean, this is a way to, refresh, revive, rejuvenate, renew the energy into the Temple of Oneness, which the Temple of Oneness is simply explained as, We are all one. We are all fractals of one consciousness. We are all God. God is you, and you are God. And people may have a hard time with that concept because they picture a man in the sky, when in fact, everything is energy and consciousness, and we are all part of one consciousness. So clearing that consciousness, those behaviors, those thoughts, actions, awarenesses, light language heals the energy frequency and vibration of people, of places, of entities, of dimensions, and alters it. Within my morning meditation is definitely a time when I present it to the public more often. A lot of the times it comes through while I am leading the meditations in the morning. And I am, pulling out things from heart chakra energy. We're implanting, positive, loving, unconditional love vibration within the being. And one of the things is, like, anybody can activate their light language. We are all beings of light, and every being of light does have the power to do so. First, you've got to be open to the idea of being a channel for source energy. And once you can recognize that, as we are all one, we are all energy based, and we are all channels for source. It just depends on how open you would like to be and how much you would like to practice the techniques that it takes to open those pieces of yourself up. If we're open to it, we open to it on our own soul's timeline. But if you feel drawn to finding out about your light language, finding how you can do so, you absolutely can. And it just working through spiritual practice, like I was saying earlier, breath work, sound healing, even yoga, Reiki drumming, movement, meditation, because there are different forms of meditation as well. You can do meditation, movement meditation. You can do sitting, laying down meditation. You can do meditative walks, meditative showers. It's just about the practice, the daily repetition and consistency of practicing opening your own energy field up to what is truly around you can activate your light language. Yeah, that's about it. If there's any questions, I can definitely answer them. And then we're going to do a meditation on how to activate the light language within. So if there's no questions, I will get started on the meditation in a moment. All right, give me 1 second. So we're going to do an activating meditation on how to activate your light language. So you want to get into a comfortable position. We're going to begin. Ooh. Welcome to this sacred journey of activating light language. Find a comfortable position, allowing your body to relax and your mind to enter a state of deep peace and receptivity. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any tension or distractions, surrendering to the present moment. Visualize yourself standing on a vast, open field under the night sky. The stars above twinkle with ancient wisdom. The air is filled with a sense of anticipation. As you ground yourself in this sacred space, become aware of the energy of light language. an ancient and divine form of communication that transcends spoken words. Take a moment to connect with your breath. Allowing it to guide you deeper into this meditation. With each exhale, feel the energy of the universe entering your body, revitalizing every cell. Release any doubts, fears, or limitations that may hinder your connection to the language of light. Imagine a soft, radiant light enveloping your entire being. This light represents the essence of light language, a sacred code that holds the vibrations of love, healing, and higher consciousness. Feel this light expanding within you, illuminating your energetic body and awakening the dormant memories of this ancient language. With each breath, allow this light to activate the energetic pathways within you, opening channels of communication that transcend the limitations of spoken word. Feel the subtle buzzing and tingling sensation of the energy as it flows through you, aligning with the frequency of light language. Bring your awareness to heart center, the sacred space of love and compassion within you. Imagine this space expanding, growing brighter with each breath. With this radiant heart space, envision symbols, sounds, and frequencies emerging, forming the language of light unique to your soul. With your heart as the center of this expression, feel the energy of light language moving through you. Allow the sounds, tones, and vibrations to flow effortlessly, surrendering to the divine guidance that arises within. Trust in your intuitive knowing as the language of light with each breath. Allow this light to activate the energetic pathways within you, opening channels of communication that transcend the limitations of spoken word. Feel a subtle buzzing or tingling sensation as the energy flows around you, through you, aligning you. Bring your awareness to heart center. Allow the language of light to unfold. Feel the transformative power it holds. Sense the ability to heal, to uplift, and to connect with deeper parts of your being. Know that through the language of light, you are tapping into the universal wisdom that transcends time and space. Take a moment to listen, to receive the wisdom and messages that are being transmitted through the language of light. Open yourself to the guidance and insights that emerge from this sacred communication. Trust that you are divinely supported and that this language is a gift from your higher self and the spiritual realms. As the language of light begins to gently recede, offer gratitude for this powerful experience of activation and connection. Express thanks to the universe, to your higher self, and to the divine for guiding you on this journey of light language activation. Bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the energy returning to your physical body. Carry this essence of light language within you as you move forward, knowing that you have the ability to access this and to express this sacred communication. Slowly open your eyes, taking in the beauty of the world around you. Carry the resonance of light language in your heart. Embracing the journey of self-discovery and spiritual connection. Trust in the power of light language as a tool for transformation and healing as you navigate your path, knowing that you are supported and guided by the loving embrace of the universe. Namaste. Thank you for meditating with me tonight. The activation is potent and powerful. So it is something that you can now work with. Thank you, Trish. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Light language is now something that you can work with internally through your spiritual practice and your devotion to yourself and the energy that you possess and the activation that we performed here tonight. You can delve into that energy and allow yourself to recognize that you too are a channel for source energy, that each one of us has the power within us to activate this language, this angel's language, the language of our past lives and our soul. And you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We're going to end with a prayer. Usually it's a little bit longer, but tonight we're good. We're going to do a Lakota prayer tonight. If you want to rub your hands together, that activates your heart and activates your hand chakras. Place them on heart center. Spirit, keeper of the East, Brother Eagle, be with me. Fly high as you carry my prayers to the Creator. May I have eyes as sharp as yours so I'm able to see truth and hope on the path I have chosen. Guide my step and give me courage to walk the circle of my life with honesty and dignity. Spirit, keeper of the South, Wolf, be with me. Help me to remember to love and feel compassion for all mankind. Help me to walk my path with joy and love for myself and for others, the four-leggeds, the winged ones, the plants, and all of creation upon Mother Earth. Show me it is right for me to make decisions with my heart, even if at times my heart is hurt. Help me to grow and nurture my self-worth in all ways. Spirit keeper of the West, Brown Bear, bring healing to those I love and to myself. Bring into balance the physical, mental, and spiritual so I am able to know my place on this earth. Heal my body, heal my mind, and bring light and joy and awareness to my spirit. Spirit keeper of the North, White Buffalo, be with me. As each day passes, help me to surrender with grace the things of my youth. Help me to listen to the quiet and find serenity and comfort in the silence. Give me wisdom so I am able to make wise choices on all things that are put in front of me. And when my time for my change of worlds comes, Let me go without regrets for the things I neglected to do as I walked my path. Mother Earth, thank you for your beauty and for all you have given me. Remind me never to take more than I need, and remind me to always give back more than I take. Creator, it is I. Thank you for today's sunrise, for the breath of life within me, and for all of your creations. Creator, hear my prayer, honor my prayer, and so it is, and so it shall be. Aho and Amen. And send all that love out to each other. Thank you so much for being here on Tranquil Thursday. And remember, Warrior Spirit loves you.